So what's going on, guys, and welcome back to episode number 68 of our Portsmouth career mode, and we have a very difficult tie as we will be taking on Manchester United at Old Trafford. So the difference is in this game we've brought Hugo Azevedo into the first team lineup as we are missing both a few players out through injury. Son, the main one. So Lowton will be playing on the right wing, Vargas will be playing up top, and Hugo Azevedo will be standing in at left midfield. But I'm sure he will do a great job, and he's actually a higher rating than what Cardoso was, but we still want to bring Cardoso back as soon as we possibly can. They've only gone and scored about 1 minute into the game. Who the hell is that scored? He's going over to celebrate with Jose Mourinho, but how it's actually James Wilson. James Wilson's found the header in the 3rd minute of the game. How the hell he's had that much room in the space to to actually find that. Memphis puts a good ball in the box, and they've scored so early on. We haven't even touched the ball yet. Good chance for them there. James Wilson goes for the strike from range, and it goes wide of the post. And to be honest, Manchester United have completely and utterly dominated this game at Old Trafford so far. I think they're really building a fortress here because we're really struggling to even keep possession, let alone try and score a goal. So Emre Moore's done well here. He's played the ball out wide to Hugo. Hugo's going to strike it from a tight angle, or he tries to, but then we actually changed mind midway through, so I think it was my fault. I was going to strike it, then I thought actually the angle's a little bit too tight, so we won't strike it, we'll try and take it on, but we couldn't quite do either of the two in the end. But Hugo's still on the ball as he plays the ball back to Reece Oxford. Reece Oxford trying to find the ball to Ilkay Munayin. Munayin taking it around his man. Munayin goes for goal. It's a fantastic block from Eric Bailly. Decent chance for United. Wayne Rooney's been played through down the right hand side. Rick's going to try and come across, but at the far post he's all on his own. It comes to Memphis. It's a good save from our goalkeeper, and the rebound falls straight to Memphis Depay, and they make it 2. Manchester United have completely deserved this result. We just have not turned up. Axel Werner making a very good save there at his feet, and to be honest, we don't even deserve to score a goal. That's how poor we've been. So we squeeze the ball through to Lowton. Lowton's run out of energy, but we're going to try and create one last chance for us. So we play the ball through to Emre Moore. Emre Moore tries to beat the goalkeeper, but De Gea makes a fantastic save. That's why he's one of the best goalkeepers in the game. But from the corner kick, Jason Vargas puts the ball in the box. It comes to Reece Oxford, who tries to win it just to try and give us a consolation goal. But it's going to come to Doucouré. Doucouré to Reece Oxford. Reece Oxford through to Jason Vargas. Vargas going to try and put the ball in the box. Can we win a header? We can't do either of the two, and the referee blows the full-time whistle. So we end up losing the game 2-0. And to be honest, we didn't deserve anything better. We played awful in that game. Manchester United completely dominated, and Memphis Depay was pretty much the key to unlocking our defence. So we go from one big game to another, because now we're going to be taking on Arsenal at Fratton Park. We need to try and bounce back. We're going to pretty much put out exactly the same lineup. Can we bounce back from getting destroyed from Manchester United at Old Trafford? Can we pick up all 3 points against Arsenal? Is that too much to ask? I think it probably is, because they've got a fantastic side. Good ball through to Emre Moore. Emre Moore's going to try and take on Gabriel. Look at this for a change of pace. From Emre Moore, he goes for goal, but Jan Oblak, the 91 rated goalkeeper, pulls off a good save. So the goalkeeper's given the... Oh my god, I thought we were going to get there. Emre Moore couldn't quite get his toe onto it, and Jan Oblak gets let off big time, because otherwise Emre Moore would have had a tap in. Good ball out wide to Hugo here. Hugo with a double step over, takes on his man. Hugo to go all the way. Can he try and find a clean strike on goal? He takes it past his man. He goes for goal. It actually gets the deflection from Emre Moore, which nearly wrong foots Oblak. Jason Vargas taking it round his man. He gets taken down. And now we've got a chance. Mustafi completely axes Jason Vargas down. And Jason is going to have a chance now. Or whoever it's going to be Hugo. Hugo's going to try and get it up and over the wall. He hits it. He gets it up and doesn't get it over. Well, he gets it up. He gets it over. But he doesn't get it down. Very poor, to be honest. He's got to be doing better from there. But then at the end of the day, it was quite close. So good ball through to Ilkay Munayin. Munayin through to Emre Moore. Emre Moore is through on goal. No one's going to catch him. Emre Moore to put it past Oblak. But Oblak's made the save in the 71st minute. And Hugo, what is that for your touch? Arsenal have a good chance. Theo Walcott puts the ball across and we clear it, or we just about try and clear it, but the clearance didn't come. But it was a fantastic save from Axel Werner in the end. That keeps the scoreline at 0-0. But we got the chance though as we play the ball out wide to Javier Manquillo. Manquillo across to Emre Moore. Emre Moore through to Hugo. Hugo's going to wait for the overlapping run of Henrich. Henrich is on the ball. Henrich through to Emre. Emre through to Ike Munain. Munain out wide to Mbat Lotin. Lotin goes for goal and we score. In the, I don't know, because the substitution is covering up the time, but I don't care. We've scored, and I know it's near the end. Emre Moore through to Ike Munain. He picks up the assist, plays the ball out wide to Lotin, and Lotin with a calm finish into the far corner. And how long is left? Lotin, I think that's his second goal. No, it's his first goal in the Premier League, and there is only 6 minutes left. We've got another good chance. We play a ball out wide. Emre Moore's on the ball. Emre Moore through to Hugo. Hugo's going to strike it first time, and it comes across to Reece. Reece Oxford, can he get the ball back? Oh, we can't quite get it back, but they hugged the ball out of play. So Arsenal are starting to worry. Oh no, you've got to be kidding me. Jason Vargas is now down injured. Oh, why is this happening to me? Why are we getting so many injuries? So we did manage to bounce back from that poor result against United, as we've just won this one by 1-0. So we've beaten Arsenal at Fratton Park. Ike Munain picks up man of the match with the assist. And as you see there, we dominated. Arsenal only had 2 shots and 2 on target. We had 13 shots. That's how dominant we were. So the injury suffered to Jason Vargas is quite a bad one. He's going to be out of action for 4 weeks. And Archie Bell's come to us. I may not be a player you value that high, but I'm desperate to give him a chance in the team. So Archie Bell, I think he's only given a sporadic first team player, and yet he's asking to be playing. Do we take a risk and play him in a game like this against Olympiakos? That's the question. I don't think so, because David Soraya has been in quite good form at the moment, so I'm not really looking at swapping him out just yet. But we've also got an email come back from Lotin. What's Lotin saying? Please don't tell me you're homesick or something, because otherwise the board's probably going to go ahead and sell you as well. So let's have a look at the office. Let's have a look. Please don't tell me. It says, I don't know where this speculation all comes from, but to be honest, I haven't spoken to anyone of the press. Of course, it's not always to fit in at every club, but I'm working hard. So I think he said it's not feeling like home at the moment, but he's still all right. So I don't think there's going to be any reason why he's going to leave or why the board's going to sell him. So everything should be okay at the moment, shouldn't it? So we're now going to be playing our 3rd game in the Europa League. So we're taking on Olympiakos, and if we win this game, surely we're going to be out of sight of anyone else unless we have a dramatic drop of form. So they're yet to lose, but they've drawn their first 2 games, as did Guimarães. So Guimarães will be taking on Heart, so they're probably expected to win that one. But if we win this, we're going to go 5 points clear of Olympiakos. So we could go out of sight already and take the title. Well, not the title, but the finish top of our group, which would then, in theory, give us an easier cup tie in the next round, if you know what I mean. What a lovely build-up play this is, as we play the ball out wide to Tito Cifuentes. He's going to strike it from a tight angle, but he gets a good block, and the goalkeeper comes out and makes an easy catch. But we are starting on the front foot, which is always good to see. How we play the ball through to Che Adams here. Che Adams tries to take on everyone as he plays the ball through to Tifo Cifuentes. Cifuentes goes through, plays the ball through to Lookman. Can Lookman get there? He can't. Have a Che Adams through to Tommaso Missiroli, through to Cleo Menezes, who backhills it. We're going to try and find the ball through to Timo Cifuentes. Cifuentes got a chance. He goes for goal. It comes back to him. And how the hell has he not scored? The first chance was saved by the goalkeeper, and the second one, somehow, the defender blocked. Oh my, he's been sent off. The Olympiakos, Manuel da Costa, has been given a straight red. I think this is very harsh. Yes, he comes through the back of Lookman, but he clearly gets the ball. I don't think that's a sending off, but at the end of the day, I'm not complaining as Tommaso Missiroli is going to strike it from range. I don't know why we try and strike it from this distance. Wow, he nearly scored as well. So we're going to try and make this man advantage count as Che Adams on the ball. Che Adams trying to play the ball through to Adamo Lookman, which he just about does. And Lookman's going to keep that one in play as he play the ball back to Murillo. Murillo through to Che Adams. Che Adams, lovely piece of play from him. He takes it around his man with the goalkeeper with a very good save. Have Cifuentes through to Amana. Amana through to Che Adams. Che Adams trying to play the ball inside, but we actually get awarded a free kick. So we're going to give it to Missy Rolly. Missy Rolly had a fantastic chance on the free kick earlier. He does exactly the same, but this time he gets a deflection off the wall and goes out wide for a corner kick. However, Amana playing the ball through to Lookman. Lookman's through against the goalkeeper. He's going to stop his run. He threads the ball through to Tommaso Missy Rolly. And I know it might be a little bit sweaty, but I don't care. We desperately needed that goal, and Tommaso picks it up. Lookman very unselfishly cuts back inside and lays it off to Tommaso. And Tommaso has a simple finish into the back of the net, which he could not miss. We take the lead against 10 men Olympiakos. However, we play the ball through to Lookman. Lookman plays the ball out wide to Cifuentes. Cifuentes through to Missy Rolly. Missy Rolly out wide to Amana. Amana through to Che Adams. And now we've got a chance as we've played the ball back inside to Tommaso Missy Rolly. He plays it out wide to Timo Cifuentes. And that's a fantastic block. So, the referee blows his full-time whistle, and we're 5 points clear at the top of the table. That's if Hearts picked up a draw or a decent result against Guimarães. So, actually, they had 0 shots on target. At the moment, Lookman picking up man of the match with an 8.7 rating. But we're going to have to see how they got on. Let's have a look if we can find them. Can we find them anywhere? I don't think they're there. Where are they? I'll tell you in a minute anyway. So we didn't. Guimarães obviously beat Hearts and they're 2 points behind us. But we're 5 points clear of being knocked out the Europa League. So we shouldn't have any worries there. And we should go straight through to the next round. But that is in fact going to be it for this episode of Career Mode. If you did enjoy it, please make sure to hit the like button down below, as it is going to be very much appreciated. And don't forget, if you're around here, hit that subscribe button to keep up to date with all my latest videos and career modes. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.